The toilet paper we use every day. Is it really as hygienic as its name suggests? In fact, there are many brands of toilet paper on the market. The raw materials are all sourced from recycled paper, as a large amount of recycled paper is fed into the blender. And so began the paper-making process, a stirring rod in a blender. First, the paper is mixed with warm water. Stir for 10 minutes, while turning it into pulp. It will also filter out the metal or plastic in it. The next step is to defoam the paper. The defoaming system first injects air into the pulp. Make the oil foam particles absorb on the bubbles and rise to the surface of the liquid. Then remove the foam floating on the surface. All that's left is oil-free foam paper. The next step is for the pulp to go through several rollers. Squeeze the water out of the pulp as completely as possible, so that the pulp can absorb the next bleaching event. The rotating blade then shreds the pulp again. Make adequate preparations for the bleaching process. The pulp is bleached. It will change from the previous gray, turned into pure white now. Next, lay the wet pulp flat on the sieve. The sieve will run upward on the hot dry, less than 1 second. The pulp can be dried in two. Paper with a thickness of only 0.1 millimeters. Is that so? A reel of 75 kilometers of paper is wrapped around it. Then the reel will remove the paper, transmit it to a patterned roller. A very nice print for paper. Printing is not just for beauty. It also thickens the paper. It also helps to enhance the water absorption of paper. On the other side of the factory, fully automatic machine. The required paper tubes are being made in the paper. So let's start with this. The machine will be inside to 8 centimeters wide cardboard. Water on the map. Then roll the 2 cardboards diagonally. It only takes 1 minute to go around the machine. You can make the paper tube. Then the paper tube is cut by a cutting machine into each. The length of the segment 165 cm. Cut paper tube. It will be sent by elevator to the toilet paper shovel. Here are the huge rolls of toilet paper. Will go through a winding machine. Merge into a double layer of toilet paper. When their merger is complete, it will be rolled directly onto the paper drum made of steel. Wait until every paper bucket is full. The blade inside the machine automatically cuts the paper. Then continue to move the paper. Roll onto the next batch of paper buckets. To prevent rolled paper loose during use, the next thing the machine will do is automatically at the end of the roll, apply glue to seal. Finally, pass the original sentence. After cutting the roll of paper into a specific length, and that toilet paper goes into the market. Sold.